Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, the end of the week, and we don't want to be in the kitchen for a long time. It is cold weather season, so I'm going to be preparing a delicious carrot and ginger and carrot soup tonight with some garlic bread. Easy and quick preparation, and before you know it, I'm gonna have dinner on the table for my family. So let me peel up these carrots and the ginger, and I'll come right back and show you how easy this ginger carrot soup is to make. I have some organic carrots. I'm just gonna shave them with the peeler so I can get off the skin of it. And I'm just gonna chop these up into smaller pieces so they can cook quickly. And then like maybe little pieces like these, not too big, just little pieces. And that's what I'm looking for. My carrots are flying all over, so I'm just gonna continue with cutting them up into small pieces so we can cook them quickly. So I finished cutting up the carrots, some red onions, my ginger, and I have a few stems of thyme. We're gonna head on to the stove and we're gonna start putting our soup together. So I have my pressure pot here with about 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm gonna add my red onions. And I'm gonna saute the onion for about 2 minutes or so. And I'm using my pressure cooker because I wanna quickly pressure the carrots to make them soft, or you can always use a regular pot and just boil them for a little until they're soft. So about 2 minutes of cooking the onions, I'm gonna add our ginger thinly sliced. We're gonna mix this in. It is winter and we want to build up our immune system, so I'm adding our ginger to help boost that immune system up. We're gonna add our 4 carrots roughly chopped. We're gonna mix everything in. I'm gonna cook this on the stove about 2 minutes, but before that we will add our thyme. And I'm just gonna take off the leaves of the thyme for this one. And in winter time, we like to make a lot of soup. So we're gonna mix that in. And I'm gonna add some salt. Just a little bit because we will add salt later. We're gonna mix again. And I'm just gonna cook it for those onions, salt, and ginger to marry in with the thyme and all that before I move on to the next step. So our carrots been cooking up with all the flavors in here. And then what we're gonna do now, we're gonna add some water to soften up the carrots a bit. I have about 4 cups of water. You can leave it to cook just like this in the pressure cooker open, but it's Friday night and I want to speed up the process, so I'm going to cover my pressure pot for 10 minutes and my carrots will be nice and soft by then. So I just finished pressuring my carrots and look at the liquid, how beautiful it looks. The steam that's coming out from the pot is a nice flavor of ginger and thyme and onion smells so delightful already. So I'm just cooling it down a little before I put it into my Ninja blender, and I'm gonna puree our carrot because we're making a smooth soup tonight. So I fish out all the carrots and all the chunky looking ingredients, the ginger, the onions and all that from the liquid. I'm gonna add this to my blender with some of the liquid that it was cooking with, and we're gonna puree this now. So I just added the carrots and some of the liquid to the blender. I'm now gonna puree all this goodness. So I just added the pureed carrot back to the pot, and I'm gonna add back the cooking liquid to the soup because that have a lot of the flavor, and depends on how thick you like your soup. That's the perfect way I'm looking to have mine, not too thick, not too thin. And now we're gonna start building flavor for the soup. So I'm gonna be adding some black pepper, freshly ground black pepper. I like a lot of black pepper in my soup, and we're gonna add some more salt because I didn't add a lot. So with what I add, about another half a teaspoon, we're gonna mix this in, and I have my stove on medium at this point. And that ginger, I can get a fresh hint of the ginger coming through, which is really, really good for the soup. And I have here now 1 clove of garlic that I'm gonna grate, freshly grate this into the pot. We didn't want to cook out the nutrients from the garlic, so we're just adding it right at the end of the cooking time. Mix in our garlic now into the soup. The soup really smells nice, and I love the color that I'm seeing. It looks a little bit like the butternut squash soup, but the flavor is different. So now you can taste for salt, and you can adjust at this point. I'm gonna taste at this point, and I think it have enough salt for us. I'm gonna add a little bit of oregano to give a little bit of a nice freshness of the oregano. And look at that. I'm gonna be adding some green onions to garnish, and the soup is ready. So I have some room temperature butter that I'm gonna prepare my garlic butter for the garlic bread tonight. And I have 1 clove of garlic, very, very simple, but yet delicious. And I already put some whole wheat bread into the oven to crisp up a little. And this is what we're gonna use to complement our soup tonight, Friday night. Quick, easy, and simple dinner, but yet nutritious and delicious. So right here, we're gonna do our mixing up quickly. That 1 clove of garlic will really go a long way. And to spike this up a little, I like to add some dried Italian seasoning. So we're gonna mix this up now. Make sure that the butter is room temperature. If it's cold, you won't get a nice mix, or if it's too liquidy, then it'll not be so good when you put it onto the bread. So now look at that, it smells so good. I'm gonna just brush these onto our toasted bread, and our dinner is ready. So now I'm gonna brush these on And the kids love garlic bread. And my bread is well toasted and crunchy. And that's all that it takes. It smells so good in my kitchen. So now I'm gonna plate up myself some delicious carrot soup, and look how beautiful that is. I can see the oregano on top, and the smell that's coming out is really, really beautiful. This is just a hearty dinner tonight. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna garnish it with a little bit of green onions. Look at that, it's beautiful. And I have my garlic bread to go with it. It's a perfect dinner tonight with the garlic bread and the carrot soup. So quick, so easy, and very delicious. So to top off the soup, I just cut half of an egg and add some protein in there, and dinner is completed. I have a birthday greetings to send out today, and right after this we're gonna send out those birthday greetings. A very happy birthday greetings going out to Amir from your loving Uncle Riza and from our YouTube family, wishing you peace, happiness, prosperity, and many, many more birthdays to come. Hope you had a wonderful day today. So here it is, our beautiful carrots and ginger soup. Look how nice and lovely that is. I'm gonna take my nice mouthful now for all my viewers and all my subscribers. If you never had carrot and ginger soup, this is the best time to have it. Cheers! Wow, so delicious, so satisfying. I have to take another mouthful. Just so hearty. You can taste that ginger coming through, and the thyme and garlic and everything. So perfectly well done. And I have my garlic bread to go with it. Listen to this crunch. This is what I really love on a Friday night. Just comfort food. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Until then, I want to say stay blessed, stay safe. Bye for now.